So let's paint a scenario here. You lend some money to a family member or friend, and now you have that sweet smell of disappointment. And why is that? Because suddenly repaying you is just optional. So again, today we're going to be talking about why I never lend out money to family or friends and why you shouldn't either. So the first reason is it's a gift. You just don't know it yet.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
When those people say that they just need a little loan, but they really mean donation. So right when the moment the money leaves your hand, just consider it gone. Might as well just throw it in a wishing well. Might as well just throw it in the garbage. It's gone.
And it's gone.
Because at this point, you are just hoping that it comes back to you. And just for a spoiler, 99% of the time, it won't. Next is like the vanishing act. It's so hard when you lend money to anybody because once you lend money, for some reason, they always seem to vanish or never pick up your phone calls or never respond to your text messages. It's like they all of a sudden just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh, okay.
And that leads into the next thing is that when it comes to like family gatherings or any kind of gatherings with friends, if you lend out money to friends, it just makes things super awkward, and those gatherings can get awkward super quick because now every like gathering that you go to feels like a little bit like a mafia movie where you're just giving them that look where like, I want to ask you where my money is, but I also don't want to be too rude about it. And then when you finally get the balls to like ask him where the money is, all of a sudden you're the bad guy asking, why are you asking about money on like a holiday or at some kid's birthday party? You just end up looking bad. And then now it makes it look like collecting the money that you owed them is a bad thing and you are super offensive to them now. And then they disappear on you again. And then to be honest, if you're a very nice person and you lent them money once or twice already, guess what? They're going to keep asking for loans over and over and over again. You ever see those signs outside? Don't feed the wild animals. Like if you start feeding them, then they become reliant on you and they just keep coming back for more and more and more. And then all of a sudden you are responsible for them. That's exactly what loaning money to friends and family does, especially if you're a nice person. And that's a big reason why I don't lend money to people, because it just enables bad habits. And lastly, it just goes with everything I just talked about. It just ruins relationships. And why would I want to ruin a friendship that I had or family member relationship that I have over money? And nothing ruins a relationship faster than an unpaid loan. Because if you're like me, and if you lent money to someone, and then all of a sudden you scroll on their Instagram or TikTok, and then you see them all of a sudden on vacation, you're going to be thinking all these things like, oh, damn, they could go on a vacation to Mexico, but they can't pay me back. Isn't that something? Isn't that interesting? And then you're just going to go down like a very vicious circle of just thoughts in your head where you're just going to get mad for no reason. Because like I said, once you loan out any kind of money to anybody, just consider it gone. And that's what I wanted to get into, is that if I am going to give money to someone, I'm already going to say that it's gone in my head and just consider it a gift. And when I think of it that way, it makes me feel way better because in a sense, it's like a legit donation. I'm not looking for anything back. I'm trying to give a little bit good so I could get some good karma back. That's when I loan out money. The only other way I would loan out money as well is if I do like promissory notes, where if someone really needed money, we're going to get this notarized and we're going to have terms on the money that I'm loaning out to you. And if you don't pay me, we will go to small claims court, because that means we're probably dealing with a certain amount of money that is kind of significant. But what is the solution to all this? It's simple. Don't lend money to family and friends. If you want to help them out, give them an amount that you're willing to just donate, just give them without ever asking for it ever again. But to give them like a full loan where you expect to get the money back, definitely don't do it. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather keep the money with me and my immediate family and not to lose sleep over money and over friendships or any kind of relationship that I may have with anyone they lent money with. But hey, if you do want to lend money to friends and family, just remember that you are their friend or their cousin, brother, whatever it is. Just remember to add debt collector as your next job title. So hopefully this video helps someone out. So let me know what you guys think, and you don't even need to subscribe because I'm sure I'm going to see you guys very soon. And remember, just keep doing good, be good, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.